Hello, and today I'm going to be showing you how to fly your Cessna. Today we're just going to be doing takeoff. As you can see, we're hang the dim. Yeah, we're hang the dim, and we're in our Cessna 172. So first you will start your outside checks. First your rudder, you can examine that. Then your elevator. Elevator is when you tilt your yoke up. Then your elevator, when you tilt your yoke up and want to go up, the elevator will go up, and then air will come here, which will cause air to come up. And when air comes up here, then it will push the tail. It will push your tail down and your nose up. And if you push this down, it will push the air over here down. That will push your tail down, and that will push your tail up and your nose down. Yeah. And then your rudder is to move on the ground or the air. Yeah. Yeah. And then you use your flaps. It's not extremely important for your flaps. But ailerons, they are pretty important, because ailerons, if you turn to your right side, and the left aileron will go no. If you go to your left, if you want to turn to your right side, your left aileron will then go down, and your right aileron will go up. Yeah. And if you want to go the other way, we'll just do the exact same, just opposite way. Yeah. And then here, and since you are a beginner, we'll just do the beginner's tutorial. Yeah, the beginner's tutorial. This is not what actual pilots do. It's just like that you can actually get the plane off the ground at least. Yeah. And then you will take off your engine covers. Engine covers are there that mosquitoes, bugs, birds don't lay their nests in there. Here's static port cover. It's same as engine covers. Pilot cover there, that tells you your altitude. Yeah. And your chocks, you have to also remove them. They are for that you do not slip while you're at the runway. Yeah. Then if you want, you can look in here, look for a space, baggage door, and you also check your strut, which is pretty important. Left tire, right tire, and left tire I'd also check. That would be you. Yeah. Let's check our left strut, right strut, right tire. There. Okay. Oh yeah, and now we check our oil pressure. Oil cover goes up. It's very realistic. Okay, that's enough. Those are about 16 quarts. Yeah, nice. Okay, now we check our nose wheel. Examine. You'd also always put a close look on everything outside. If you want me to do a tutorial how to fly your aircraft at night, then just tell me. So yeah, here you check your wing tips. Are the lights good? Are we good? Are we all good? Are there any scratches, visible cracks? Hey, we didn't want. Okay. Then you enter your aircraft. Once you've entered your aircraft, if it's stinky and you have that inside, you can just flip that lever, open it. This lever, you also flip that, open that up. But only if it stinks. We'll keep it closed for now. Or should we keep it open? Comment down below. I think this flight will keep it closed. Yeah. And then here you have your EFB, stands for electronic flight bag. And if you press tab, then you can get your electronic flight bag up here. And if you want to look what's inside of the EFB electronic flight bag, then come with me. Okay, so let's just put it bigger. And here, being first, here at the side we have pilot book. There I've visited like this. This is my stats. Yeah. And then settings, you can do kmh if you want kmh. If you want height, at feet or meters. If you want distance, at nautical miles or kilometers. Weight, at pounds or kgs. Volume at gallons or liters. Temperature at Fahrenheit or Celsius. Okay, so I just put the easiest for you guys. You should put this. So by volume, I would put by U liters here. Then by weight, I would put kilograms by U. Distance for you guys, since you're beginners, I would put kilometers. And then for speed, I would by U put kmh and meters and all of this. So here are all the ones on this side are all the beginner, and here you will have to be like amateur. But today we're going to use the amateurs, because our goal in today is to get you and your Cessna 172 up in the air. And here, if you want to delete any of these, like there, I'll go delete that, and that, and use add here, settings, downloaded again, flight planner, downloaded, aircraft, I've downloaded, pilot book, downloaded, then nothing else. Okay, and if you go at the top, you can choose a default app, don't need that. Brightness, you can choose how bright it is. Tablet orientation, right now I have vertical. If you want horizontal, then there. What is going on with her? Oh, there, yeah. And there we take vertical. Now we take medium or large. Why? I have no idea why it doesn't work today. Yeah, oh yeah. And if you press the small arrow at the top, the box, then you can see it like this, big. Then there. Okay. So, and then we can go to flight planner. Flight planner, we have our map. We have guidance. And since I did not put an arrival airport, I don't have it. Let's just put arrival airport at WSSS, Changi Airport. You have there, okay. Runway 2C, that will work perfectly. Okay. And for you guys, so you're beginners, so then I would just put like easy. I won't put you like anything else. Yeah. Waypoints for you beginners, I will not put waypoints. Yeah. Then you can go here to your flight details, flight rules. We have IFR stands for instruments, flight. Yeah, I forgot the name. But registration. If you want to add that, you can do it. Airline. You want to add airlines, Delta Airways. Then in Cessnas you cannot have like Delta and them. Yeah. So then let's put other. Yeah. Or let's put private. Okay. Then let's go back to our cockpit. Yeah, flight number, we don't need that because you're noobs. Flight date, you can put that in. Off block time. Yeah. Navcom. Yeah, I wouldn't put that on for you because you're noobs. And yeah, here weight. So our zero fuel weight, so just the aircraft. Our zero fuel weight, just the aircraft, will be 1,567 pounds. And our estimated takeoff weight will be, estimated takeoff weight is like with fuel, with us on board, with cargo, other mechanics, propellers. Yeah, and here you can put your fuel up. We'll put, for this flight, it's short, so we'll put about 6% in case we need divert. Passengers, let's put 1 passenger, it's just me. Or is it also Joshua? It is not Joshua. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering where the other seats go, we're in a cargo aircraft. If you wonder where that noise is, it's just the A320 next to us taxiing out the runway. Mr. A320, it's not how you taxi. Okay, who cares? Yeah. And then we go back into the aircraft. Yep. Okay. So, estimated takeoff weight, yeah. Total payload, how much should we do? I think we should do like 52 pounds of everything. Passengers will put 1. No. Okay, we'll put 1. Cargo, max 52. No, it's for cargo to put cargo to 10. Maximum total weight. Ramp weight will be 1,590 pounds. Empty weight will be 1,567 pounds. Yeah, total fuel, we put 6% in case we need to divert. Taxi fuel, 10 pounds. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, that will be good, right? Jet fuel, yeah, great. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Now here, total different. Here, you can set a timer. Once we're on the runway, we will set the timer. And here you can look ATC, or that you can like connect to all of your frequencies. Yep. Now let's go back to there. Route. There we have flight details, payload and fuel, navigation log, clip charts. Yep. Okay, no notifications. Oh yeah, and here we have a big map. And with that map, we can see where we're heading to. We'll keep it on for the duration of the flight. And look, if we press tab, oh no, we're not done yet. We only looked at 2 tabs. Then aircraft, here you can see type, airplane, manufacturer, Cessna 172, creator, Apple Studio, cruise speed, 124 knots. Today, since the flight's pretty short, we'll fly like 110 to 100 knots. Flight performances, there you can see center of gravity, yeah. Then checklists, you see all your checklists, pre-flight, all of that, I'm done, yeah. Now we go back, and then aircraft information, cabin, G1000 cargo, because cargo aircraft. And then max weight 990 pounds. Landing surface ATC. Fuel, we have 9 gallons. Yeah, that will be enough to get from Singapore to India, Hangnadim, over the ocean. Well, let's see if it's actually ocean. So WSSS. I think it's like somewhere here, right? Somewhere here. No, I don't want to get directed to. Helipad, no. Okay. I think Singapore's like somewhere there. No, it's Ignis. Those are waypoints. Okay. Yeah, there are aircraft. Now, pilot book. Year. So here in January, I've played 1 hour 30. Yeah. April, May, June, July, I wasn't in my home country. Yeah. Month, week. Today I haven't even played an hour. Yeah, because yesterday I played 4 minutes. 2 days ago I played 1 hour, and if you're wondering, today is the 4th and I've not even played an hour yet. That's why it says 0 hours. Here, yesterday I played for 4 minutes. Oh, that's pretty short, I know. And then 1 hour 2 days ago. And then I filmed another video. Yeah, total landings 119. These are total landings in my week. Okay, logbook. WSSS? No, we don't need that. No. Yeah, these are all the. Here you can see all the flights I've been flying. So the last flight I did was WSSS to WSAP, because there I had the engine failure, so I had to divert back. Here WSSS. There one of my viewers asked me to do a tiny flight. It was only 1 minute. To WSAP. Here there was a different airport. There was a planned flight. I did this 2 times. Yeah, there. Here I was flying Airbus Beluga. There I filmed a video. There I had engine failure, 737. Yeah, EDDM. If you hear, no, my flight was 17. No, it was 15. So if you check on my channel, you will see this. It's like it's a YouTube Shorts. I put it in speed lapse. It was a flight from Munich to EDPU. That is, I forgot the name. That is Eldermanhof, something like that. Yeah, I forgot the name. And these are all the flights that I've flown over the past week. Over the 2 weeks, I flew 314 flights. Yeah, last week for you guys. Okay, pilot book. There we go back. Yeah. Then our pilot book. Okay, so we're done. Great. Okay, now I press tab to get it off again. And now we will, if you're on ATC, you just go up here to this tab, and then there's like communication. Then here inside you have that. And all electrical systems must be turned on. Yeah. The real world's not like that, but it's like that. If you want me to do a night, show you how to fly a night, first like and subscribe. If this video gets 50 likes, then I will do a sunset one. how to fly at sunset. And then if this gets 100 likes, I will do one at night. If you want to look how it looks at night, there you go. That's how it looks at night. We have a light currently on. This how it would look outside. Cool, right? Yeah. So let's now change our weather back to daylight. If you want me to do rainy conditions, thunderstorm. There we got a thunderstorm coming up over there. Let's put some rain. Yeah, today we're gonna do live weather. Okay guys, I'll give you a hint on where I live. I live in Singapore, but I'm from Germany. We're just expats here. Yeah, so now let's get to starting your aircraft. So starting your aircraft, first you have to make sure that your fuel valve is in the open position. If your fuel valve is in the open position, then fuel is then you're allowing fuel to run through your aircraft. And then here, fuel selector. Fuel selector is basically like while you're flying, in the middle, here is one tank, in the middle is a tank, and here's a tank. And if right now, as you can see, our fuel selector is on left. So if we take off the fuel selector on left, then it will only use fuel from this wing. If we put fuel selector on right, it will only use fuel from this wing. But then you think it's still going to be unbalanced, but that's why we use or. Then in here, oh, I love the sound of aircraft. 737, 300, 700 actually, if I'm correct. Yeah. And if we use or, then in here where this wing tank connects to this tank in the middle and connects to there, a big hole opens, and that allows fuel to run in everywhere. And then you'll put your mixture. When you land, your mixture will be cut. So that means you'll put your mixture 100%. And here's your throttle. You should keep it at 0%. Here's your flaps lever, 100%. If you look outside, flaps are flowing. Now flaps lever back up. Now let's put away our yoke. And then you'll probably be thinking, how do you turn these screens on? If you want to turn those screens on, then is this the beginners? First, you'll take your alternator on, battery on. That will put on your altimeter to see how high you're going, your speeds, your heading. And right now it will still have this. And you'll be all right. Yeah. And then to turn this screen, I'll come to that later. Yeah. And then this is your trim wheel. Look, if I put trim to minus, then this will go down. Yeah. And for takeoff, we would put trim to 0%. Sometimes in other situations, we will put it to 1 or 2. Depends if we have crosswind or not. Yeah. And then we will turn on our beacon lights, landing lights, we don't need them, taxi lights, no. Taxi lights we can put on, because why not? Navigation lights, no. Yeah. And then we'll check on our avionics. Yeah. Yeah. And then after we check on our avionics, you'll just see this Garmin screen. And if you leave like this and don't touch any buttons, it will stay like this for the whole flight. That's why if you take away this, your visibility, at the left bottom corner, there is a button called enter. That you press it and then you'll see everything. You'll see your heart rate. But most people are thinking your propeller's not spinning. But that's why we're gonna chuck him on right now. Oh yeah, and then a lot of people think that the Cessna does not have a autopilot. It does. It does actually. So here, navigation, you put in your hertz. Here you gotta, if you do the small knob, you put your hertz by 5. The big knob by 10. Yeah, and yeah, here autopilot engage, disengage. Here you put your flight director. If you put your flight director on, then here you'll see this. That's telling you where to go. Right now we're on the ground, so it can recognize that we're on the ground, so it told us to go up because we were sync rate, because we were not climbing at a very low altitude. And here you can see your climb rates, 5 degrees, 10 degrees. In a Cessna, you aim about 6, 7 degrees, 6, 7. And that's 5, that's 10, 6, 7's in about this line. So while you are taking off, I would recommend you to keep your nose here. It shows you where you're going. Right now we're here. The very bottom line means that we're perfectly straight. And then if you are taking off, you keep it on this small line in between 5 and the 10. Yeah, and here you can see your knots. If you're flying under 20 knots, you won't see your speed here. Then you'll see it here. Once you reach 20 knots, you'll see your speed come up from here. But now we have low volts, all of this, low volts, that warning, because our engine is not on yet. You might be thinking, why are you chattering and mattering and chatting so much? Because I am telling you tips. Yeah, they're glare shield. I like glare shield too a lot. With a lot of guys, comment down below. How would you fly better? First, with very little glare shield lighting. Look on the outside of this, very little glare shield lighting, or 100% glare shield lighting. I like 100% more. Panel lighting brightness, I do not like that, but that's you always. Pedestal, I sometimes put 100, depends when I'm flying. Radio lighting, I put about like 50, yeah, there. Yeah, I'll put 50. So, and then since you have all your fuel running for your plane, you would, once you put on your mixture, your fuel pump selector, your fuel valve, your lights, your batteries, your alternator, your avionics 1, avionics master bus 2, flaps to the up position, hot air entry to 0, alternate air off, then you're good. And then next one, what you will do is, and taxi lights we right now won't need. So taxi lights, if you turn them, if you're about to get pushed back, you turn on your taxi lights to tell ground staff that you're about to start the engines. So let's turn on our taxi lights, our landing lights, and our navigation. No, navigation's in the cockpits, yeah. Now they know that we're about to go, so now we take them off. And now most people think that you just flip your magneto. Magneto is short for ignition. But first you need to put on your fuel pump. There. Now our fuel pump is on, and count with me. We need counts. Okay, count to 30. 3, 2, 1. 1. I'm joking. Not 30. We only need count to 5. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we've done 5 seconds. Now we'll put our magneto ignition switch to right, then left, then both, then start, and then good luck. Next thing you know, you're spinning. There. Now you put your yoke visibility back up. And now, since you're spinning, you can look at yourself spinning. Ground staff, you should have been, oh yeah. Okay, you can see them. Look, they're now getting out of my way. And they're now, right now, because Cessnas are so small, they're standing here. And when bigger planes taxi in, they cannot see my Cessna, and they see 3 to 4 ground staff, and they won't taxi here because then they know that there is a. Oh yeah. Then they know that there is a small plane that the pilots have a chance of not seeing. Yeah. And then if you're about to taxi out, then go to ground services, tune on at Hang Nadim ground. Right now we're at Hang Nadim airports in India. And always when you so the gate controls everything. The gate controls like parking, which parking stand you should go to. The gate also controls the taxiways, and then the air traffic control tower controls airspace, and also air traffic control also controls the runway. So now you tune on to Hang Nadim. By me it's Hang Nadim because I am in Hang Nadim airport. If by you it could be India, China, Singapore, Germany, France, Italy, America. So I'm at Hang Nadim because, and then here press fuel supply, and look, this is all you can do. This is what you can do. So since our engines are on, we cannot request for fuel supply, cannot request for power supply. But if you'd want to request for power supply, then you just have to press this, and then they will come in a power truck, and then a staff will come to you and stick it into your aircraft to give you power. Fuel supply, exactly the same, just stick in for fuel. Passengers boarding. Yeah. Now we'll get the passengers on board. Yeah, that's my passenger if you want me to see behind screens, that's my passenger that I just invited in. Oh no, I forgot that this is not a passenger. I forgot that this is actually a cargo plane. So now my man just disappeared. If you want me to do because I haven't in Microsoft Flight Simulator, MSFS, I haven't bought the passenger set Cessna 172, sorry. I haven't bought it yet. So there I have the 152 for passengers. There I have a 172, this one for cargo, because I wasn't looking when it said cargo, because it said like a Cessna 172, and then it said 3 dots, but I didn't read what was behind there because I had no idea how to get behind those 3 dots in the settings. And then, yeah, I bought this guy, I loaded in, looked at him, noticed he was passenger, not passenger, that he was actually sadly a cargo. And then I did the big mistake. Yeah.
Ground. DKI Sierra Romeo Mike 8811 with India. Request taxi for takeoff. Departure
No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No.
DKI Sierra Romeo Mike 8811. Taxi to and hold short runway for using taxiway alpha. Contact tower on 118.3.
See, look, there they say contact tower on 118.3 when ready. So that means when we have stopped on our hold short, that means when we stopped on our hold short in front of the runway, then we should contact tower on 118.3 when we're ready. Acknowledge taxi clearance, always. Yeah, I'm really dumb. Why did I do depart north? Depart north would be there. Am I correct? Yeah, north is that way. Oh, north is that way. Oh, sorry, I didn't look at my indicator. Sorry, guys. Look, now I said I'm done with the... Come on, they could have at least driven it away and not just bought... Yes! Like, there's a group of Cessnas! Nice. Okay, let's taxi out. We're taxiing north, so we taxi that way. Since you don't push back in Cessnas, we do like this, the old-fashioned way. Okay, now I will put my keyboard away, put my throttle here. Comment down below if I should do a takeoff and landing with outside view. There, we check if our throttle's right there. Check. Okay, so now we can release our parking brakes. If you want to know where parking brakes are, then you just put yoke to hidden. Then here you'll see next to the rudder pedals. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, if you move your joystick left and right, like not banking it, like just moving it like you move a car wheel, then you will get to turn these rudder pedals. And if you look, the rudder pedals, that they control this rudder at the back. If you want to see, yeah. And that makes, like, can you see when I do it out here? If you look out there, align me with there. Oh yeah, and do you want to see? It's pretty cool. Look, right now I am banking my joystick to the left side, and look what happens here to the sides of my wings. Now I'm going to bank it to the left side, right side, up, look at the back, elevator, down, back, elevator. Now rudder, side, left side, rudder, left, top, back, tail, there. Okay, now we go back to the cockpit. Get out! My network connection. Oh, actually restored. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're perfectly good. Okay, here we have my navigation, my heading. An error occurred. Okay, now we know that's not a multiplayer. Okay, there. So now for your visibility to there. Parking brake off, yeah. That will turn my parking brake off. Oh yeah, parking brake. But now, when the parking brake lever is facing down, like it is right now, if it's facing down, then it's on. If it's facing to the side, if it's facing to the side, there, it's off. On, off. Okay. So now we put on our yoke visibility. And now, you see there is that truck. We have to try avoid it. Since that is on that side, we'll have to do a U-turn that goes there. So let's do this. Since no planes have since planes, they used to, in 1999, they used to reverse out of parkings. Now we will take off. No, we won't take off from the taxiway. If you want me to take off from the taxiway, like take off on the taxiway, baby, run out. Okay, you better stop. Good. As don't hit that woman. Oh yeah, and by Cessnas, if you want to see if you're following the taxi line, you just look here on your display. In other airline, like in other passenger aircraft, you won't be able to see like the ground. But since Cessnas are all bulky in the cockpit, I like bulkiness. Oh yeah, guys, try guess what this aircraft is in the comments. Why am I banking there? Okay, try guess what that aircraft over there, the Korean Air is. In the comments, try commenting. Why'd I veer off the runway? Just cause yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, let's taxi to the runway. Oh yeah, and if you wanna brake, then just hold. If you wanna brake, then just hold the space bar. To brake, just hold space bar, and then as soon as you know it, you're already braking. Okay, since we have very much fuel, I did this on purpose. Here. I'm not gonna take off yet. I did this on purpose. I went around that because we had very much fuel. So I just went around here to burn like one or two, half a pound, half a pound, just to burn like half a pound of fuel off because we had one too much. Because I was underestimating the size of Hangnadim Airport. I was really underestimating it. Okay, so we're doing good. Try following the taxi lines, okay? You see the taxi lines, just try following me. Oh yeah, and if you want to see how fast we're going, right now we're going 1 knot. want to see, we're actually now going 14 knots. That's not knots, that's TAS. Yeah. We're going 0 TAS, but we're going 13 knots, 13 knots, 13 knots. We're going 13 knots, and we're going 13 knots and 0 TAS. Now we're going 6 TAS. Yeah, there, and now you go here. There, and now once you're about to take off, once you're about to say hello to the runway, once you're about to arrive at the runway, we might have to do a U-turn because we do have a bit much fuel. We have two options. We could circle the airport, which would waste a lot of fuel, or we could land overweight with more fuel than need intended, or okay, here is our hold short to enter the runway. Now we will take this, request takeoff clearance, VFR, visual guidance reference, Hangar Tower. Okay, please tell me it's 118. Please tell me it's 118.3. Okay, this is perfect.
Hangar Tower, DKI, Sierra Romeo Mike 8811 at runway 4 ready for departure. North departure.
Okay. Acknowledge takeoff clearance.
Clear for takeoff runway 4. DKI, Sierra Romeo Mike 8811.
Okay. Now we're gonna enter our runway. Like this. We're gonna enter our runway. First, oh, I forgot a step. Whoa. There you look left and right, see if the ATC missed anything. And you'll also then want to press tab. But you need to do this very quickly. You just press tab. When you press tab, you can see, okay, recenter. You can see aircraft around you. So, okay, we're doing good. Okay. So now we will slowly and gradually follow our taxi lines. Here you'll see your taxi line splitting. In a Cessna, we don't go at the start of the runway like we would in a commercial plane. Yeah. Now we you take off, okay? And now once you're center line, you need to get center lines. Once you have arrived at these two stripes, they're like two big stripes. They're gonna be two long thin stripes. Once you fit in there, now we're in them, you will put on your throttle. Once you hit 55 knots, 55 knots, then you will gently raise your yoke and lift off. Okay, there we got 50, 57, 60. Okay, V1, we're up in the air. Climb angle of about 6 to 7. I noticed by heart, Changi Airport is continue for north departure. We'll hold about 900 something knots. Oh no! Yeah, okay, we're doing good. Today we'll climb about to 2,500 feet. Friends, enjoy the views outside. There you go. Gave you the gift. Why do you not?
Hey Nadine Tower, DKI.
ATC really could have just
Continue for north departure.
put on their voice, because I was focusing on the sky. And I was not for, oh, we got a bit of updraft. In the Cessna, it's very sensitive. Another updraft. Okay, we're about 100, 1,000 something. Look, enjoy the views, guys. Kind of want you to enjoy the views for long. You like the views, right? You better like the views, guys. Okay, so right now we have just left Hang Nadim's airspace, so now we are in, let's see which airspace we're on. Acknowledge frequency change.
Hey Nadine Tower, DKI Sierra Romeo Mike 8811. Frequency change.
Nearest airport list. Hang Nadim, no. Changi Reserve. Oh
Tower,
no,
DKI Sierra
no.
Romeo Mike 8811. 75 miles southeast, 2,600 to land.
No, guys. I just asked ATC to enter my to land. Oh,
Make left base runway 5. DKI Sierra
cancel
Romeo
landing
Mike
intentions.
8811.
Yeah, correct.
Tower, DKI Sierra Romeo Mike 8811. Cancel landing intention.
Okay, it's looking just airport list. That's not that Sultan's name. We don't want helipad. That's not the Hangnadim.
Hangnadim Tower, DKI Sierra Romeo Mike 8811, is 9 miles southwest. 34.
Okay, let's climb to 4,000 feet.
Make straight and runway 4. DKI Sierra Romeo Mike 8811.
Okay, so now on my map we are looking. We are about 20 nautical miles, so we will start our flaps. Now we won't start our flaps yet. So let's put 42 degrees of flaps. Okay, let's descend now. Okay, she said left base. Let's do a left base. Pattern entry. 109 nautical miles. Okay, we can hold our altitude a bit. Or maybe let's not hold our nuggets and descend a bit. Or should we hold our nuggets? Let's hold our nuggets a bit. Okay, hand infinite. Temperature 28, dew point 24. Check. Departing on way forward, reinforcement, joining ahead. Well, but short instructions correct. Yeah. Yep, I have India. Check. Okay, now let's start lining up with our runway. Now let's really stop holding our nuts. Stop holding our mega nuggets. And let's actually now start our descent. Let's keep a... Oh, you like the views, right? Comment down below if I should do an outside landing. Okay, let's descend a bit. Oh yeah, and start flaring. You should start your flare once you hit about 20 feet. The clock has just hit 1 hour, like 10 seconds ago.
Clear to land runway 4. DKI Sierra Romeo, Mike 8811.
Okay, let's actually. Okay, at 1,000, at 800 feet we will. No, at 700 we will hold altitude. Okay, when shall we make our left base in final turn? Okay, left base not yet. I mean right base. When shall we make our right base? Right base 1,800 check. Okay, our map says we are about like 2 to 3 nautical miles. That's what I'm roughly guessing. I'm roughly guessing 2 to 3 nautical miles away is the airport. Let's see. Okay, I'll probably show we are on an okay glide slope. Not the best for a Cessna 170. It is okay for a Cessna 172. Okay. No. Put a bit more flaps and increase our speed to about 70 knots. I have no idea why it said I should decrease my speed to 39 knots. 39 is way too low. Okay, remember guys, you need to use your poppies to land. Poppies, if there's 4... No, I am on a good glide slope. I'm on a great glide slope. Poppies, if there are 4 white lights, if your airport has poppies, if there are 4 white lights, then by poppies on airports, if there are 4 white lights, you're a bit high. If there are 2 white lights, if there are 3 white lights and 1 red, you're a tiny bit too high and you should go a bit lower. If there's 2 reds and 2 whites, these poppy at this airport does not work. Hamilton's poppies don't work that good at all. As you can see, look, we're on a great glide slope, and we're on a perfect glide slope. From my 3 years of experience, I know we're on the right glide slope. Okay, let's decrease. And you should always land where the thick markers are. Okay. Let's increase our flaps a bit. There, we're on ground. Turn next taxiway, communication 2 and 4. My friend said he wants to know how to fly a Cessna. Okay, turn next taxiway, 2. LS4 in use, check. Landing depending on your forward, check. Landing better, check. Before landing, hold back forward, instructions, yes, check. Okay, now let's veer off our runway like this. It's getting a bit shadowy here. I like being in shadow. 1 hour, 4 minutes. Way approach took 4 minutes. I acknowledge ground handoff. Okay.
121.95. DKI Sierra Romeo,
Okay.
Mike 8811.
8811 check. I wish I could actually talk in NSFS. I wish I could put a microphone. Okay, let's stop at our hold short. Do not have 121.950. Request taxi to parking.
Hang the Dean Ground, DKI Sierra Romeo, Mike 8811. Request taxi to parking. Taxi to General Aviation Parking Lot, Taxiway Alpha. DKI Sierra Romeo, Mike 8811.
Remember, guys, you don't need to use ATC. I also sometimes do without ATC. For a lot of people find ATC hard. I personally don't find it that hard. I also have a few years of experience. But yeah. Oh yeah, and my channel, it has a lot of planes on it, and also has a lot of fish on it. I give a huge shout out to that aquarium. Also a big shout out to June. It was his idea to make this video, my friend. Yeah, and huge, giant shout out to Logitech for the keyboard and the joystick, and also a big shout out to Aftershock for the PC, and also a giant shout out to Cessna in general and Airbus in general, every plane. I'm not saying that I don't like Boeing. I generally like Airbus more, but I'm not saying that I hate Boeing. Yeah, just saying that I generally like Airbus more. Okay, let's see if we have gates free. Okay, let's just enter this here. Okay. Wait, now Jackson parking. Three, two, one, and stop. Oh yeah, and this is a tip. If the sun is coming from the back of your plane, then your wings. This is what I learned. If the front shadow of your wings, like the shadow of the front of your wings, is perfectly in front of the yellow line like this, you nailed your parking. You nailed it. 1 hour 8 minutes right now. Okay. So now, debrief. Ground services, best fuel supply.
Hey Nadine Ground, DKI Sierra Romeo, Mike 8811. Could you please enter your truck?
Where's the truck? Yep, there's my boy. That's who I've been waiting for. Let's see how good he knows how to drive. I personally have 0 experience in driving cars. Okay, he's good in driving. Come on, bro. I asked you to do exactly what you're doing too. Like, just turn to me. Come on, truck. He's not turning to me. Or will he turn? Okay, let's. Oh yeah. And if you want to turn off your engines, is he coming to us? Yes, he is coming to us. Okay, quick, before he's arrived. And look, the second I close my fuel valve, the engine will still not go off. Mixture, we turn off. Then there, mixture triggered it. Then we'll turn off our battery. There. Flap 0 degrees. Beacon will turn off. Fuel pump off. Ignition will turn to lights off. Cut. And yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Remember, this is just a simple way how to... Why is the truck drifting? I don't think that's how you drive a truck. Oh yeah, now we will just debrief outside. If you want to go out the aircraft, you press Shift C. Your baggage door, let's open that up, that people can get out their baggage. Okay, now let's see if we got a good landing. Strut, new. Okay. Let's see the F1 because those were 10 knots of crosswind, so, and there was a bit of down, there was mostly downwind, and the down, yeah. Okay, I didn't, oh, I maybe did press tab. Okay, let's check this landing here. Front gear tire, okay, so that means no. So we go through the truck nowadays, okay. That's actually pretty realistic. I like your man driving your truck. Wait. Okay. Okay. I don't want to waste y'all's times. Okay, so thank you for flying with me today. Hope you also get your flight great. I hope you get your flight exactly the same as how mine went. Yeah. Bye. Thanks.